Hey everyone, I wanted to share something personal today. For the past year, I've been on a journey that I never really expected to take. I'm trying to get a formal autism diagnosis. I didn't grow up being told that I was autistic. I grew up just like every other child. I just thought I was too sensitive or too quiet or too intense or too much. But when I started learning about these high functioning autism traits, it was like a floodgate opened up. Suddenly things made sense. My struggles with social exhaustion, needing routines, my sensory overloads, and going all in on the things I love. But here's the thing. Even though I see all the signs in myself, I'm still fighting to get a professional to really look, listen, and see me. And I know I'm not the only one. I've faced so much disbelief from mental health professionals, even though I'm actively studying psychology and going through all of the same coursework that they did. I should be understood, but instead I'm dismissed. This invalidation only makes me more certain that I'm on the spectrum, and it highlights how critical it is for a formal diagnosis. Growing up, I was always called too angry, too bossy, too picky, and I never understood why I couldn't just fit in like everybody else. I was in speech therapy classes and took more anger management classes than I could count, all before the age of 11, but nothing really fixed my anger issues or helped me to understand the root cause of why I was the way I was. Now that I look back and realize that maybe those traits weren't just quirks, they're signs. I need to understand myself better, and I need others to understand me too. I've recently come to the realization that the difference in a formal diagnosis can make it's huge. When it comes to understanding my emotional dysregulation, and I used to think that my issues were simply related to anger or depression or the trauma that I went through, but I've learned, and what has really validated myself in my research, is that emotional dysregulation in people with autism is often due to sensory overload or being unable to process emotions in the same way that others do. Understanding this, it helps me manage these emotions in a more constructive way. It's not about labeling me. Nobody needs a label. It's about finding what works and giving me the tools that I need to navigate my emotions in healthier ways and show up better for my kids. So, today I want to talk about why it matters, because self diagnosis has helped out a lot of people when it comes to finally being understood. It's real, it's valid, but if we stop there, we miss out on the real help. A professional diagnosis can mean access to therapy that's actually helpful, unlike multiple times of anger management classes that were unsuccessful. It can open the door to school and workplace accommodations and other community resources that I didn't even know was available. The American Psychological Association says that accurate clinical diagnosis allows for truly individualized care, and I believe that. I just want to get there. And medical journals, such as those in the Journal of Autism and Developmental Disorders, agree that professional evaluation is key to moving forward. But while I'm still on this path, I want to say something to those of you who might be in the same spot. I see you. If you found yourself in videos and research and checklists and thought, that's me, you're not making it up. At the same time, we should also push for better access to diagnostic care. Some of us can't afford the long waiting lists or to see a specialty provider, and a lot of those providers might not accept the insurance that are local to you. So, along with that, finding professionals nearby who really understand autism in adults and women and people who have spent years masking is very important. Our textbook that we're reading out of, Stand Up, Speak Out, teaches us that good persuasion is rooted in respect and action. So I'm not asking you to just agree with me. I'm asking you to help me create a space for people like me. Don't dismiss us. Believe us. And if we're walking this path, if you're walking this path, don't give up. You're not alone. We're out there. Thank you.